Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I might get my wish to smite my enemies with a gigantic laser from the sky! This is Furia. With her angelic wings, her sword that is also a gun, and the ability to call down a laser from the sky, Furia falls into the support category. I know, doesn't seem right. Especially since he always seems angry and bent on destroying anything that looks like a heretic. To be fair, Furia lost her sister to the Abyss, the evil force of the Paladin's universe. So Furia prayed to the eternal Pyro for the ability to get revenge. Her prayers were answered and she became the fire support character. Essentially, Furia is a hybrid between the damage and support class. Now, her main fire is not all that great. Well, that is until you heal someone. Whenever you grant health to someone, your wrath gauge goes up. The fuller it is, the quicker main fire becomes and the quicker she can
burn through you and the darkness in your soul.
Furia's alternate fire is Kindle Soul, which restores a whopping initial 1000 health and an additional 500 health over 2 seconds. To put that in perspective, a lot of damage, flank, and support characters have around 2000 health. Alongside of her healing, Furia also has the ability to, you guessed it, call down a gigantic laser from the sky. When an enemy gets hit by Pyro Strike, they end up getting stunned for about a half second, as well as take damage if they remain in the beam. This can be a super deadly weapon if your teammates see that they're stunned and start firing upon them. However, the laser is very slow, and the enemy can get the in-match item Resilience. This item will reduce the duration of certain crowd control effects, so they can get up faster when you really don't want them to. Moving on to her movement ability, if you are in a situation where you're taking fire, you can use Wings of Wrath, which sends you backwards and sends out homing fireballs at people. It's pretty useful for getting out of sticky situations, as well as killing enemies that are super low on health. If you want to use it to hurt an enemy, then make sure you're on a level ground or you have the high ground. The fireballs that you shoot do not work well when you are lower vertically from your opponent. Furia's ultimate ability is Inflame, which gives your team a 30% boost in weapon damage and speed. It also gives your teammates fire wings on their back in order to intimidate the enemy.
Incinerate them.
All these abilities together make her a force to be reckoned with. Now, Furia may be an aggressive healer who keeps calling other people mortals, but you can always change your playstyle with your talents. The first talent you're able to use is Cherish, which increases the range of Kindle Soul by 300% and allows it to heal up to 25% more health depending on the target's health. Just in case your heal does not heal enough, you can now heal up to 1250 in the beginning of your heal. Furia's second talent is way more interesting and way more fun. Exterminate will make your death beam stop moving after it hits an enemy. So essentially, your sky laser will now cause a whole lot more damage. If this talent is in combination with the loadout card Conviction, you can become one of the most deadly people out there. Pyro Strike will stun them longer with Conviction, and your laser will continually do damage to them. If you and your team is coordinated enough, you'll be easily able to destroy anyone who's trapped within your beacon of doom. Lastly, Fury has Solar Blessing. This turns your death beam into a healing AoE skill. However, it does have certain limitations. Like, if you miss your intended target, a teammate spontaneously runs in front of you, or they just simply ignore the healing. So overall, Furia is a fun, aggressive healer that will burn a hole through you for not paying attention. So watch out and remember,
Vengeance rises.
Whee!